chance to stand before you. I'm thankful for your cooperation, for your both doing good. For me, what I would like to say, continue being displayed. Thank you.
So far so good. I would like to congratulate you that you are calling yourselves, and that is very recommendable for you. The cleaning were well done, and now we are carrying ourselves around the school. So we continue with the same spirit. For the remaining days, we do as expected. Have a good day.
Same to you.
Good morning.
Morning.
Now tomorrow, as we had announced last week, we will congregate at the dining hall. We are going to have an academic assembly tomorrow. Have a good day.
Same to you.
That littering. Number 2, we proceed with our activities today at 4:20. And I would like to meet all soccer players who have registered. And if you are not in the field yesterday, on Saturday, don't come. If you are not in the field yesterday, don't come.
So good morning once again.
Good morning.
How are you?
Fine.
Are you sure you are fine?
Yes.
Or you are worried? Okay. We are moving on well. I think I gave you instructions on Friday on how we continue carrying ourselves out through the weekend, through the day. And as I've always said, any day that passes, you see a morning and then an evening, that tells you that there is time that has gone, and what you have done with that time will have a lot of impact on the future that you are going to have. Back to my story, that one day our youth will be taken to court by our old age, and the judge will be you.
Okay, my name is Kellen Nyaga, Mrs. I am the principal of Kimachia Secondary and Senior School, a school I joined in 2019, May. So I am actually looking at 7 years from when I joined this school. Kimachia is a mixed day and boarding school. We have boys, we also have girls, we have boarders, and we also have these scholars, and so it is quite integrated. We have a mission where our aim or our mission is to equip learners with lifelong practical skills for personal development, also for self-reliance, and knowledge that is relevant to the national goals of education. So hoping that all the learners that pass through our school can be self-reliant and can be useful to our nation at large. We have a simple mission where we endeavor to be a center of excellence in offering quality education for growth and self-reliance. Once again, a lot of emphasis on self-reliance so that the learners, after passing through our institution, don't have to keep on maybe craving for jobs from the government. They can rely on themselves through the skills that they have acquired in the school. The school was started in 1973 with the effort of parents and the community, and it has grown in those many years from a school of a few learners to our current population of 600. We have seen the enrollment grow from 350 in 2019, for example, to today's population of 603 in 2026, something we really thank God for, and also the parents who have really supported us. Our academic journey has also been on an upward trend. If I base it from the year 2019 when I joined, where the school was at a mean of 4, we have improved up to last year, KCSE 2025, when we earned a mean of 6.4, making us a preferred school by many of our primary schools that are surround us. I would be proud to say, like in the current grade 10, we were able to attract all the learners from the junior school in all the primary schools like Kimachia, Muitanga, Kamaruke, Ntombo, and most of them, though our enrollment or our catchment is also outside the county, because ours is a county school. So we have a big vision for this school, where we are hoping that we will continue having a room for more learners who can get their skills and knowledge from this school that will enable them become better citizens in future. Matters of infrastructure, I would say that well, like any other school, we have infrastructure that is in place, but still we need more as we look forward to attracting more learners into the school. For example, again, because my base year is 2019, I would say from that time we've been able to put up one extra classroom from what was existing then. We were able also to build the principal's house so that she's able to operate from the school now that part of the school is boarding. We've also done a 2-story, 9-classroom building that is now fully occupied by learners and is really assisting us in ensuring that the large population, especially when the students need split rooms for the different subjects, especially for the CMBE curriculum, learners have places to stand from. We have also done ablution blocks, water closets for the girls with around 18 units, and for the boys with the 20 units, modern toilets where they can flush toilets. Of course, improving on the dignity of learners, because you also know the part played by washrooms in an institution. So that is how far we have done matters in infrastructure. However, we still have a long way to go. We had started a dining hall complex where we have the kitchen, store, and other rooms, but we had to stop it midway because of the need. When our numbers became large and the dorms became so congested, we had to halt that project so that we moved to the boys' dorm quickly, and we have now been able to complete a boys' dorm, decongesting the only one dorm that was existing, and now at least the area of the boys, we are a bit better. Increasing the number of computers, and also maybe having a computer lab where many learners can not only do computer as a subject but can get exposed to ICT, knowing that we are in the digital economy, and that's where the world is going. So that is our target, and we believe with the support of our parents who have been very supportive, with the support of the well-wishers, even the CNDF and all other people of goodwill. When we come together, we are sure that this school can even be the best school in this country, because we have what it takes. So that is our wish, and we believe we will get there slowly by slowly.
My name is Preston Mutwiri Kimathi, Deputy Principal, Kimachia Senior School. This is the office where it's actually call it the engine of the institution, because much of the programs are run from this office, and then they trickle down to the other departments to ensure a smooth flow of all our daily programs. We liaise with different departments which we have within the school. Our routine normally starts quite early. It's around 5 when students prepare to go to class and they have their morning dawn. And from there, the system picks itself all the way up to night prep, that is which end at around 9:30. Now our emphasis usually is on basically time management. We operate basically with what we call a 2-minute rule, whereby we have to ensure that from one program to the other there is fast and smooth transition without much time wasting. Our learners are meant to understand that for you to be effective, to be able to be effective in the way you manage yourself, then you have to be a very good time manager. And again, within the office, we liaise with parents in terms of the way their learners, the academic performance. So at the moment we have parents coming, we together with the class teachers, we have to discuss the performance of their students anytime. Now likewise, I want to say that we have had a very rich culture of performance, academic performance in the school. We have the structures which are there, which are necessary to manage, to ensure that you perform the best. The resources are there. We have adequate staff.
Great team of the teaching staff of Kimachia Secondary and Senior School, the team behind the great performance of our school that has escalated the results from one time 3.1 to currently 6.4 is a powerful team. There's a team to trust with your students, with your learners, because you can be sure the way they come in through that door is not the way they go out. Matters knowledge, skills, and attitudes. So you are all welcome to bring your learners to this great team for the change, because our motto is knowledge is treasure.
We have every department is properly equipped, both in terms of human resource and also the physical equipment. We have our objectives, and we are hoping and looking forward, knowing that in the future this school is going to be among the best, not only in the county but also nationwide, but focusing on strict discipline. And with that, I know Kimachia is going to be one of the best. Thank you.
My name is Talia Wanja, and I'm a Form 3 student in Kimachia Secondary School. Most importantly, I would like to thank our Madam Principal for giving us this opportunity, for giving us and providing us every single opportunity to learn and to engage. Secondly, I would like to talk about the discipline in this school. Our school motto is knowledge is treasure. Here we have the best teachers, we have everybody who is supportive for us to learn. And I believe that anybody who is ready to learn, who is ready to come to Kimachia Secondary School, can form a very good character, can form a somebody in the future. Thirdly, I would like to encourage any single student outside there. If you are a grade 10 student, always don't look beyond. It's just right there, Kimachia Secondary School.
I'm Sharon Kawira, the school head girl of Kimachia Senior Secondary School. I'm delighted to have this golden opportunity to have a chance to speak to the audience. First of all, I would like to speak about the discipline in my school. The students are disciplined because they are trying to their level best to go according to the rules of school. And to those that it seems to be a difficult task, we try to give them an advice that discipline is everything, because even though success is about hard work, it is only discipline that can keep you there. So I would like to speak again on the side of academics. First of all, when I joined Kimachia Secondary School, I was struggling in mathematics, but the rules here is that no student is left behind. So my classmates were left behind with me after the preps and to make sure that I understood where I did not understood. Here's Kimachia, if you can sing, you sing, and if you can run, you run. Thank you.
My name is Eric Kedenji and boy, Kimachia Secondary School. First of all, I would like to talk about how the day stands and how it ends here at Kimachia. In our school, we wake up at 4:30 by the help of our deputy principal. What I can say about him, he is a very supporting man, and from on my side and on behalf of the other students, we thank him for what he does to us. After waking up at 4:30, we prepare ourselves, and by 5 exactly, we make sure that we are in the classes. We go for pray for the morning dawn for 1 hour up to 6. We take our breakfast 6 to 6:10. From 6:10 to 6:50 we do our cleaning here and there, and then from 6:50 we start our remedial classes, which start exactly at 6:50 to 7:40. We went to assembly. After the assembly, the normal duties of the day start to run usually, and then we took our supper at 5:30. After 5:30 we stay to up to 6:10. We go for the evening preps to 9:30. We sleep at 9:30 here at Kimachia, and following that we don't have much challenges. The only challenge that we had, our principal sorted, and from my side, she's a very supportive mother. She has supported us morally with information and given us even moral support to an extent that when you are in Kimachia, when you are Kimachia and you become lost, it's not from the side of the leadership, it is out of your will. But for what I believe, while you are in Kimachia, you are not as you are going to become something. You are going to be molded. We have very supportive teachers, very supportive non-teaching staff. So on my side, we thank them from the Madam Principal and the administration. Thank you.
Would you say you're happy about how people conduct themselves here?
Yes, about how we conduct ourselves, the locomotion from one place to another, the movement is by running the MBR usually. We adopted that at least to save just a minute. Our principal used to tell us that the last minute can save a dying dog. So we believe that by that small running from one place to another, saving just a minute, it helps to attain something higher, or it makes you a greater person than how you were yesterday. Kimachia Senior School, no registration.
My name is Mr. Magori Maiba Joash. I joined this school the year 2011. I've been here for the last 15 years. I teach physics and chemistry. I joined this school when the enrollment in physics in particular was very low. But from there I've been sensitizing the students about the importance of physics as a science, and the enrollment has been going up on that physics as a subject. In this school, chemistry is compulsory, so physics and chemistry is where students choose, but more of them are inclined towards biology. In this school, we have a well-staffed science department. Actually, we are 9 of us, 3 teachers handling physics, 3 teachers handling chemistry, and 3 teachers handling biology. When I joined, the performance was not that good, and when I tried to inquire, somehow even the school was understaffed on the science department. but the principal we have at the moment has done her best, and she has ensured that we have enough teachers in the science. Therefore, we are able to handle all the needs of the students as they arise. We have programs that do help the students to work hard, especially when they get into Form 4, the candidate class. We do engage these students in practicals over the weekend, science and the Saturday and Sunday in Term 1. That one has enabled them to have a very good culture, that has enabled them to have a positive attitude towards the sciences, because practicals are hands-on activities. From there, they have now started loving the sciences, having a positive attitude towards the sciences. Actually, there's a year the mean score in chemistry I can remember was 1.5, but last year it was 4.98. So it has been on an upward trajectory in the 3 sciences, I can say. The highest mean we have ever achieved in physics is 8.2. And when I came into school, it was as low as 2. So the teachers are with the students are inquisitive, they ask questions where they have issues, and the teachers respond and attend to them. And then the other thing I can again say, as soon as we are through with the syllabus coverage, the teachers do form ability groups, which were never there before I came. And when we sat as a department, because I'm the HOD there, we saw it is good to have ability groups, whereby we give learners tasks according to their ability. And the teacher is there to monitor, is there to supervise, is there to guide. That one again has enabled them to love the sciences. That's why their performance is doing well so far. Many times, as soon as the KCSE results are out, we do move around with the school principal and asked to fill the bus, and then we get a few students from different classes. We get them into those buses. We go around dancing and singing, celebrating the good performance of our souls. Sometimes we write the scores that were scored in different subjects. So when we are moving around from one place to another, from one market to another, some students in those other schools that did not do well, whose performance were dismal, they get attracted and influenced. You find now the following term, the subsequent terms, a good number of them come and join our school. And even the results that we normally post in KCSE, they are again good. Candidature that goes to university is very high compared to the schools around. That one has enabled a good number of students to love and like our school, hence joining it.
Now, my name is Bundi Ezron. I'm the HOD curriculum. Now, in curriculum, we usually deal with academics mostly and the welfare of learners. So we've got various programs. For example, we get in touch with the parents so that we ensure our learners get out of this place better than they came. Now, over the years, we have progressed in terms of population, in terms of results. I'll start from 2019. In 2019, when the current principal came, our candidature was 72. And that year when we did our exams, we had a mean of 4.27, which is a D+. So the following year, 2020, our candidature slightly increased to 78, and we had a mean of 4.53, so we had been improving. 21, we had a candidature of 85 students, and we had a mean of 4.71 C-. 2022, 102, our mean was 5.46, which is a C-. 2023, our candidature increased to 169, and we had a mean of 6.14, which is a C. 2024, we reached 185. We did our exams. We slightly dropped to 5.33, which is a C-. But 2025, our candidature was 175. When we did the exam, we had a mean of 6.4, which is a C. So what does those results mean? It means we have been improving consistently over the years, and we are not only improving in terms of performance, we are improving in terms of the output that we take out there. For instance, I can quote around roughly 10 learners. Last year we had a learner, we had 187 marks. She scored a C+, which was very good. We had another learner who had 269 marks. In fact, he had a B+. He missed an A- by only 1 point. Now, we also had others. There was a learner who had 260 marks, got a B. 203 got a C+. That our learners are improving. When our learners come here, we usually get average students ranging from 180 marks to around 317, 320. Those are the calibers of learners that we get. But apart from getting them, now we get into business. What do? We ensure that academically we are catering for them. So constantly we are engaging the parents, we are engaging the learners, we are constantly looking for ways we can improve our students. And what are these factors? Number one, we make sure that teachers and learners are friends. And coexisting in a friendly environment becomes key to their performance. Another thing, we usually do follow-up. If a learner has got problems, we make follow-up. And my office is in charge of doing that follow-up. So in case we realize that a learner is not performing to his optimum, we go there very fast, we get the learner, we talk to them, we engage even the parents and other teachers, and we ensure at the end of the year they are better than they came here. Now, I will also like to talk about another factor. Our students, although they average, they do their best. And that is what we have encouraged them to do. So students who come here with very average marks, we give them an environment which we nurture them, and this environment ensures that they are coming out with the best possible grades. Another thing, we also encourage our students to get into co-curricular activities so that at the end of the day, when they go to preps, they are fresh than they were in the morning, so that for maximum absorption. Then we've got programs that our school has, which are in place to ensure that our learners are performing better. Number one, we've got weekend remedials. Week learners are engaged by the teachers, so that at the end of the day, we get to see that learners have performed well. Another thing, we also ensure when our learners get out there, when they go to the university, at least they get very good courses. And there is a culture here in mathematics, for instance. Every learner who comes here, we train them about the culture in maths. For example, last year we had a mean of 6.17 in maths. And this mean it is out of the culture that we have created. So there is a very, very good culture in maths. So we ensure that when a learner gets in, immediately we introduce them to doing maths, hourly maths, so many programs. So when you go to a class, for example, in Form 4 currently, and there is no teacher, you will find learners who are self-motivated. They are doing maths, they are doing other subjects, and that attributes our performance to that very good culture. Then, apart from the remedials that the teachers are having, we've got internal symposiums, which we do every Sunday. So we place learners into groups, they discuss amongst themselves, we give them questions, they give us the answers. We also encourage our learners to to predict where the exam will come from. So after covering the syllabus, which we cover very early, for instance now, we are through with the syllabus in maths, we are through with the syllabus in geography, English, and also chemistry. So when we are through with the syllabus, we now look for ways of revising. We place the learners in ability groups. So under the ability groups, when we have placed our learners in ability groups, we ensure that there is a teacher who is taking care of the ability groups, such that the learners will not be neglected at any one time. Yeah, that is it. And this year particularly we are projecting, we have got a projection, we want to get to 7.2, which is a C+, and I hope if we put in the efforts, the teachers are aware of it and they are very supportive. Yeah, thank you.
My name is Dorothy Ntinyari from Kimachia Secondary School. I'm here to represent the Guidance and Counseling Department. In our school, our GNC department has very many programs that we have put in place to ensure that all our learners are comfortable. Some of them being, we have a kit in which we contribute some money, others contribute shopping, everything that you can afford to ensure that those students that are coming from needy families are comfortable in school. We also have a program where we take those students, some of them who didn't the exam and could not make it to their level best. We take them with a partial scholarship where they pay some amount and then the school sometimes caters for those who cannot be able to afford for themselves. We also have a program where we counsel mental issues. Those people who are coming from families with issues like domestic violence. We have others who are in drug and alcohol. We take them back. We do guidance and counseling. Every Tuesdays we have a program to ensure that learners are catered for in all the dimensions.
Okay, my name is Preston Mutwiri, Deputy Principal Kimachia Senior School. Basically, I'm in charge of the discipline of the school, the custodian of discipline, and I can assure you that this school is tailored on strict discipline for the learners. It's a school which we value how learners create a culture which is positive and which is able to assist them in the future. Being a boys and girls school, it means that we need to ensure that the learners are able to go about their duties without compromising the quality of their studies. I remember discipline is key in the performance. And if you look at the performance, for instance, of our school for the last 6-7 years, you find that it reflects actually the culture we've been able to put into our system, whereby the routine is able to move from one stage to the other without necessarily having a lot of struggle. It's able to drive itself. It's because of the foundation which we have put in place in terms of the discipline. Now, when our learners come to the school, the first thing we do is to orient them on our expectation as an institution. From there, we need to guide them. We have, of course, the discipline department, which we work as a committee. We work hand in hand with the guidance and counseling so that in case we have any deviant behavior, we're able to tame it quite early. Now, our parents also have assisted us so much in terms of the way we handle their learners, their students, and we operate an open door policy whereby parents can come in anytime and be able to discuss the behavior of their students. I want to say that much work without play makes Jack a dull boy, and that's why for us to emphasize more on the programs, we need to have also our learners going out in the field.
I am Doreen Kiroti, a student from Kimachia Senior School, and also I'm a player in volleyball team. Yeah, and here we are in PE project. We study three subjects in classes, and we participate in field also. Yeah, and some importance of PHA, it improves in cardiovascular fitness, endurance, in speed. Yeah, and you can also become a referee, a coach. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
My name is Newton. I'm a PE learner. Where we are studying, which PE stands for Physical and Health Education. Where in class, in our school, we learn in class, and then even we watch. So, and we come on the field to do it practically. So it encourages learners, and it also improves our confidence. Even ball games, even athletics, we participate in athletics, where our teachers and government also supports us and brings many equipment, and we participate, and sometimes we become very happy to participate. We learn very good. We study, and then everything becomes okay. So we can say it is a good thing to do, and let us keep on. Like how my fellow students here, we are on a PE section where we have played and enjoyed all the moment we have been here. They are very happy about that. So we say, let us keep on doing so, and we know we will go far. Thank you.
Yes, I am Mr. Elias Moika, coming from Kimachia Senior School, and I am a PE teacher, physical education, whereby I usually teach learners physical education. And let me say that I would like to appreciate even our government and our administration in our school, because of deciding to support our PE in our school, whereby in our school you realize that we have been provided with almost all the resources that we need in our school, so that we can carry out physical education. Like in all parts, like in all games, like in football we have all the requirement, in volleyball, handball, and even in athletics. So I would like to appreciate our administration from our principal, Madam Kellen Nyaga, because of being with us and studying with us. And I would like to say that I have realized the zeal in students, whereby students are very much encouraged to do PE, and furthermore they participate. This is how we do it in PE. We learn in class where there is a class work. Then after class work, we can involve students in practical work, like whatever that you can see that we are doing here. Before we come here in the field, we have practiced in class where we have learned, even volleyball, we have learned everything that pertains to volleyball, the field, all the equipment, all the requirements, and the coaching process. We have done it. Then we end up with doing the practical. So I want to say that the CBE, it is very nice, and it is encouraging a lot. And I'm happy to realize even most of my students here, they are encouraged to take careers even where they can become international players, and even some of them, they are willing to become the coaches in a nearby future that is coming. So I would like to pass my gratitude. In this our school, we are very set and we are very equipped to ensure that our learners are achieving the best in terms of games, and we are proud of that. So I would encourage even our fellow colleagues, you can feel free to bring even your learners in our school, because in our school, if you have a learner someone who is interested much in activities that involve the physical education, we are going to equip them, and let me say that they are doing well. they are doing well in terms of the classwork and even in other activities. By the way, in this our school, we have managed to take several activities in a county levels, international levels, whereby we are in regional levels, I mean, whereby we have managed to come up with the trophies. They are there in our office. Maybe you can go there and check them. So this is a very wonderful, and we are proud of PE, and we are focused to continue supporting it in our school so that we can see that our students are achieving the best in terms of their academics. Thank you, thank you.
And doing 1 or 2, especially after class, that's at 4:20, where we engage our activities. And during those, we do what we call informal learning, whereby even in the fields there, we tell our learners how we expect them to behave so that later they become agents of change in the society. At the end of the system, every year, as we drive out the cohorts, we assure that at the end of the year that we have given Kenya the best from our system. We know and we are very sure that the learners who have gone out there, they are able to fit in the society, and they are able to nurture themselves, they are able to grow and be proud of the school. I remember our motto is always knowledge is a treasure. Thank you.
Welcome to Kimachia Secondary and Senior School. This is a school in the village, a giant in the village, I would say. And we believe while in Kimachia, a learner will get their best because we give our all. We give our all. We believe that once learners get through our gate with whatever they get at the primary level or junior school, for those in CB, it is our business to make it better, to make sure that we prepare those learners so that by the time they finish the school at the end of 4 years and the 3 years for the CB, they are better citizens than the learners who go tenure. That is why we have made sure that with our very able team of teachers, we give what every learner would remember us for, and that is the best when they have a better life. That's why our teachers are very hardworking. Our syllabi is covered quite early. There is no time we present learners for examination without covering the syllabus. They are quite hardworking. We have programs for those learners who are differently abled, where we help them catch up. One thing I am proud of is that the mathematics culture in this school is one of its own, where learners come with a negative attitude and it is turned around. And you know, when learners do well in mathematics, whether essential or core, it helps them in their lives now that mathematics is part of a lifestyle. We have also ensured that the environment here is quite serene, so that the ambience allows the learners to feel comfortable, for their minds to be cool, for reception of what they get in the classroom. That's why you can see a lot of beauty. We have endeavored in planting several trees, both in the compound and in the shamba. We have around 2,000 trees, so that the air that we breathe in, it is a fresh air which gives us the right environment for absorption. And we also ensure that our learners get very balanced diet, right from the breakfast when they do their porridge, when they do their tea at 11, their lunch and their dinner. All those meals are well balanced, and we help maintain this balanced diet by even having some projects. For example, we have poultry. Through the poultry, we are able to get eggs. So once in a while, we are able to feed our learners with the eggs. We have cows that give us milk. We also have a pigsty. So once in a while, we slaughter for our learners to make sure at least even if they are not in their homes, they feel comfortable. We want Kimachia School for learners to feel as though they would feel, or even feel better than when they are out there at their home, so that the school environment is not so different from the home environment. We are doing all we can to make sure every learner who comes here feels accepted. We have a guidance and counseling department that takes care of those with the challenges of life or those who are having problems coping with life, because we believe as teachers and as a school, it is our business to make sure that the learners know how to cope with the matters of life. So when you bring your learner, be sure that we'll take care of them as a mother, just like a mother out there would want to see their children happy and comfortable. That is what we endeavor in Kimachia. And that is why every day we try to improve our infrastructure, be it the wash areas. You see we have moved from those many toilets to modernized, where they have water closets, and even the pit latrines are improved such that we have basins to avoid the foul smell that would interfere with the learners' learning. We have also made sure that our school shamba is planted with greens, with the food, so that we make sure the learners have food that they will feel surely they are taken care of. So the food that we get from the school shamba again is given to the students, and they are witness that their meals are well balanced and they have diversity. And we would want to welcome all the learners out there, all the parents out there with the learners. Don't look for any further. Don't look any further. Kimachia will give you the environment, will give you the results, and we are mother figures. We are proud even to announce that we have one of our students who was here in 2022, scored a clean A from this environment, and is now all the way in the US studying. And there's a learner that we nurtured from a humble background. Now that most of our learners are from humble backgrounds, we normally tell them the background does not matter. What the background they become in future is what matters for now. And for the time they are in school, we help them become the better background later in their lives. That is our business. Welcome to Kimachia Secondary and Senior School. Most welcome. This is the place to be.